What's going on? How y'all doing? This video gonna be about Bernie Madoff, who died a few days ago, and he died in federal lockup. But he had one of the biggest racketeering, biggest fraud schemes, Ponzi schemers ever. He was sentenced and convicted back in 2008, and the story was wild. They said they recaptured about 12 billion of 17 billion dollars. This guy ran an elaborate scheme on Wall Street, had a $7 million penthouse apartment, had everything you want. So why he couldn't stop his wife, when his sons committed suicide, his sons died, stuff was crazy. And it's almost like he was willing to get caught. You know, it's fascinating how someone accumulates so much wealth and it's never enough, you know. And it's one thing if somebody was a petty criminal or did some stuff, but a guy that was this vastly tackling the markets, this is incredible. And you got to know that there were other people on Wall Street who haven't been caught yet, that he just happened to be the fall guy, you know. Now, in the 80s, someone such as Michael Milken, who got, I think he did like, was it 9 billion, and he had to get back 6 billion, and he did like 18 months. And that's the reason why they cracked hard on federal crimes, because the white collar crimes, these cats were stealing billions. I guess the old adage, if you have to go down, you better get caught jacking something big if you're going to do some time. But they weren't getting any. They were getting club fed, and they were getting like 2-3 year deals, 5 tops. So Bernie Madoff got a lifetime sentence. You know, he had to do fed time, and it was real, and he died of natural causes. But it's fascinating how a guy who seemingly had it all just didn't have enough, or it just made him more greedier, and he told and lied and bilked people out of many, many, many millions of dollars. And yet, I don't buy for one moment that he was the end of the rope. The reason why he really got caught up is, you remember the financial crisis of 2008, you know, when Bushy Jr. was in office, and how that financial situation collapsed. And then it led back to the market, and people were like trying to get their funds. And then that's where Bernie Madoff got caught. Because if that doesn't collapse during that time, he might not be the fall guy, and he might not have gotten caught. And I'm not justifying his actions. I'm just saying, because you know there's more to it. But you know, what an interesting life that was. I mean, when you think about all that money and all those other secrets and stuff, and you got to wonder, Bernie Madoff is kind of tied to Jeffrey Epstein and the whole thing, because you know this money in these circles and all these people in New York, you know that's a small circle when you get to that certain level. So you got to know somebody that knew somebody. But anyway, give me your thoughts and takes about Bernie Madoff dying at age 82. Ponzi scheme is a travesty, and the intake and what you think about it. Please hit the like and subscribe. I welcome thoughts and comments, and I do respond. Thank you. And, you know, that was wild. And it almost kind of went without a thud when he died. But you know, there's more lurking in Wall Street and beyond, because there's money schemes and money hustles. And you just don't know. But you know there's something else there. All right, I'm out.